Hello and welcome to McGraw Hill Medical. Today I'm going to talk to you about physical therapist and athletic trainer education and specifically how case-based learning is possible in a virtual environment. I'm going to talk to you about cases on AccessPhysiotherapy, F.A. Davis PT collection, and F.A. Davis AT collection. The first thing you'll need to do is sign in or create a My Access profile. So in the upper right-hand corner where it says sign in, click on that button and then either create a free My Access profile or go ahead and sign in with the one that you have. This will help you work through cases. It will keep your progress and you'll be able to see which cases you've completed and which ones you have left. So in a typical case-based learning environment, you have students divided into small groups, and usually yourself or perhaps you have other faculty helping you as facilitators will go around the room and listen in on the small group discussions and then facilitate the discussions and bring in clinical pearls or perhaps pose questions. In the online environment, that can still continue, so you want to leverage your digital technology to create small groups. And you can typically do this in a learning management system, or maybe you're using another type of platform such as Microsoft Teams or Zoom. So you should be able to create those small groups there as well. And you can pop in and out of small groups digitally, and you can still facilitate learning and pose those discussion questions that you would in an in-class environment. So using that technology, you can incorporate the cases that I'm going to show you here, and you can still have that rich, engaging, and meaningful learning experience with your students. So under the Access Physiotherapy tab, we have cases, and you can see the variety of cases we have from therapeutic modalities to neuroanatomy, ethics, prosthetics, and orthotics. And then we have all of these case files collection cases for physical therapy that are focused on acute care, neurologic rehab, orthopedics, pediatrics, and sports. And then we also have orthopedic case studies. I'm going to open up one of these tabs for you just to show you a sample of one of our cases. So I want to also point out that we have this read speaker function. So if you wanted to hear the case read aloud, you simply click there. All of our cases start with an overview, the case presentation, and then at the top here you can see where you click on questions if you want to go to some questions. You can also look at key definitions. We have learning objectives. And then we have these physical therapy considerations or clinical pearls. And then understanding the health condition, physical therapy patient-client management, examination, evaluation, and diagnosis, plan of care and interventions, evidence-based clinical recommendations. We have references if you want to do some further reading, and then we also have comprehension questions. And these are really nice because as your students answer those, you could require that they email them to you. So if I were to answer this question, it would give me at the bottom of the screen a button that says email, and then you could have your students email that to the faculty. Now I'm going to navigate over to F.A. Davis PT collection. Here you can see the variety of cases offered on this site. So we have physical rehabilitation, neurological rehabilitation, modalities, prosthetics and orthotics, wound healing, diagnosis, peripheral nerve injury, pharmacology, communication, vestibular rehabilitation, and imaging. Many of our cases are related to books, so you'll see this blue tab that says Go to Book. So if you're working on a case and you wanted to perhaps read more about something, you can go back to that topic by clicking here to the book, and then you would search for that topic within the book. There's a key associated with our cases. So you can see that blue means it's unopened, so it's never been viewed before, and then purple means that it has been viewed. I want to show you how students can get to their cases to see their progress, maybe to see which case collections they've worked through, and then they can also look at their overall performance so they can make a study plan to target those areas of weakness. So you simply just go to that upper right-hand corner where your name is, and then you go to My Cases, and it will bring up all the cases that you've been working on. Now we're going over to the F.A. Davis AT Collection site. F.A. Davis AT Collection includes 60+ interactive cases on the important topics of modalities and their clinical application, as well as pharmacology as it relates to patient rehabilitation. And our last stop is going to be Case Files Collection. Case Files Collection includes more than 1,150 interactive cases that address basic science, clinical medicine, and postgraduate topics. They also include cases for every learner on fundamentally important issues in medical ethics and professionalism. Each case is written by expert clinicians, and they're updated regularly to help students learn basic science and clinical medicine concepts through realistic patient scenarios. Cases, not just these cases, but all cases, can easily be assigned by copying and pasting the durable URL at the top of the page into a course syllabus, or by emailing the durable URL directly to students. This concludes the overview of how to use McGraw Hill medical cases in a case-based learning online environment. We look forward to partnering with you as you create your case-based learning online. Thank you so much for your time and attention.